Pleasant day to everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Chef Edong TV. Today I'm going to make bread. This is a Filipino bread. Makikita natin ito sa mga bake shops, sa bakery. Some people call it elorde or a combination with star bread, everlasting. Then I'm going to make also Monay, favorite loaf bread of the Filipino people. Makikita natin yan sa karamihan sa mga bakery, no? So let's go, samahan niyo ako. Now let's proceed to mixing. Here I already prepared ingredients for our recipe today. So here I have the flour. This is the combination of first class and third class flour. Then I have the sugar, the yeast, salt, bread improver, baking powder, eggs, margarine and shortening, then water. The milk powder is already included in the flour to avoid lumping, because once the milk powder is exposed to the air, it will become lumpy. So we have to combine it already to the flour. Okay, so let's proceed to mixing. This is straight to method. So meaning mix all together. Okay, so let's put the sugar, then the bread improver, the baking powder, instant yeast, salt, then mix the dry ingredients to incorporate all the ingredients. So since this dough is hard type, we need to use a mixer, no? So we're going to mix it to the planetary mixer. I'll show you later. Okay? So let's proceed. So let's put in the flour. We'll add the eggs. Then we'll add the water. We'll continue the mixing until the ingredients is incorporated. And for the small batch, you can use your hands for mixing, the kneading method, the method that you saw on our previous videos on how to mix the dough. You can apply that. But for the bigger batch, for example 2 kilos for this recipe, it's difficult because the dough for this formula is hard. That's why we call it, the category of this formula is hard dough. Now we can adjust the speed to number 2. We will add vanilla for flavor. Stage, we can now add the shortening and margarine. Store the speed to low, then we'll add the shortening and margarine. If you have question on the process, please write your question to the comment section. Sasagutin natin yan later on. Any concern about the mixture, about the formula, about the ingredients that we use, just raise your question in the comment box. At this point, we can adjust again the speed to number 2. So we'll wait until the mixture is soft and the dough is already developed. There you go, the dough is already mixed. So how would you know if the dough is already okay? So this is the gluten test tube. The dough should be smooth like this. Okay, so let's rest the dough for about 10 minutes before cutting. As usual, we have to cover it with plastic to avoid the crust from hardening. Okay, so 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes done. Let's proceed to cutting. For the Monay or loaf bread, we cut about 250 grams per piece. Then for the elorde and Monay, let's divide the dough for about 50 to 60 grams per piece. We need to cover the other dough so that the crust will not be hardened. So now let's shape it. This is for elorde. Let's proof it for about 45 minutes. Then before baking, we will slice the top. We will slit the top to make it okay. Next, star bread. Do the same. Shape it round. Star bread. So the same, let's cook it for 45 minutes. Then we will slit the top, crisscross the slit. Then we will add a little sugar, okay, before baking. So this time for the big loaf bread, or we call it Monay. Same, just cook it for 45 minutes. Then before baking, we'll make some slit on top. Okay. The patag shape, the other one is round. Okay, so it's the same. Just cook it for 45 minutes. Then prior to baking, we will make some slit on top. Okay, I'll show you later. So let's wait for 45 minutes. Okay, here we're going to make the toppings of the bread. We call it stossel, but but this time this streusel will be solid. Okay, so here I added equal part of ingredients like powdered milk, sugar, flour, margarine. Then I'm going to put a little vanilla for flavor, about 1/2 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. Then 1/2 tablespoon of water. Okay. Then let's mix it. So this time I will use hand to make it solid, to form the dough. The dough is formed. We'll put it on the chiller to make it hard, to harden the mixture. Then later on, before baking the breads, we will grate that on the top of the bread. Okay. Here is the elorde. So now we're going to cut the top. So now let's bake it for about 18 minutes until done. Now for the star bread. So let's put a crisscross cut on top. Then apply egg wash on top. Then we'll drop a sugar on top. Okay, so let's bake it for 18 to 20 minutes until golden brown. Let's make up the monay. So let's put a tray slit on top. Then for the butter. Let's brush the top with egg wash. Now we'll apply the hardened streusels and put it. This is from the freezer. Let's bake it for 20 to 25 minutes until golden brown. It is already baked. There you go. So this size is about, so here you are, your elorde. Now here is the star bread. Here's the Monay, it's done baking. It's golden brown. Here's our hard-dough variety for today. We have the Monay, the elorde, and starda. Okay, that's our video for today. I hope you liked it. Those who are interested to try the recipe, please subscribe, like the video, and share. So as meron pa tayong mga video na darating in the future. Okay? So thank you so much and God bless. Bye-bye!